Hello, everybody, and welcome to a Merlin review of... Is this Masters of the Universe for Netflix?
Masters
Troll?
of the Universe Revelation.
Okay, Masters of the Universe Revelation. I did not really feel that enthusiastic about coming over here to watch it. Like, I thought it was going to be a week later for some reason, but Troll's like, hey, it came out today. You want to watch it? I'm like, I guess. And then I finally came over here.
Yeah.
Well, okay. Troll. You wanted to quit after the first episode, but I said, we got to watch the second one. Because I thought, really, up until the end, I thought the first episode was okay. I really did.
Because it was He-Man.
Yeah, the first episode was fine. So I was like, okay, let's see what all the rage is about. There's been a lot of worries, and I was like, you know what? Maybe give it the benefit of the doubt. Let's not judge it. And I feel like you got more rage, but most of my review is just going to be like exasperation. I'm just like, that's literally how I feel. It's just because for me, I'm just disappointed, man. Like, I'm you know what I don't get? All right, tell me.
Someone comes to you. We want you to make our new He-Man show.
Yes. They say this.
And if your idea is to fucking kill off He-Man in the first episode and have him be dead for most of the show. And by the way, we've only watched the first two episodes. I've had a little bit spoiled for me. I know he comes back in the last episode and is immediately murdered again.
That seems a little... Like, I'll be honest with you. I'm fine with the idea of, okay, let's have He-Man disappear. We got to have this mission to get him back, unite everybody. Fine. But yeah, if he comes back at the end and just killed off again, that seems redundant.
And they're not even trying to get him back. They're just trying to, put the swords back together. That's their plan.
Yeah, when the sword breaks.
It's fucking awful. The first episode, in a way, is worse than the second one.
Because of tease.
Because in the first one, you can clearly see that if they wanted to fucking make a He-Man show, they could. But they don't want that. They want to fucking piss off all the fans of He-Man and make this piece of shit.
Well, Troll, you know me. You know how that for years I've been joking about how I'd like to have a more modernized, mature He-Man show. Like,
yeah, you just saw that for like a few minutes, then.
Yeah, and it kind of felt like we were basically getting that for the first episode. But then, we have He-Man die, sacrifice himself. Okay. And
even
then
the first episode mostly focuses on Teela, by the way. It's not like the first episode focuses on He-Man, then the rest show. No. The first episode mostly focuses on Teela. You barely see He-Man.
Yeah, she's definitely more of the central figure in the first episode. And what really bothered me about it, though, when I started to wonder, like, okay, was at the end with everything that happens, and of course, like, not many people knew about Adam's secret identity.
She's a horrible person. Yeah, her friend just died saving the world.
Who she did know in a lot of ways.
Yeah. She knew him as both He-Man and as Adam, okay? She might not know the big secret, but she did know.
Sure.
First of all, they write Adam's father like a complete asshole.
And I don't think his mother knew.
And his mother knew the whole time, apparently, which was also not canon.
In the opening.
In the opening, they say the three characters who knew.
They know. I mean, it's Cringer and three others, and that's in the opening.
It's Cringer, Orko, and...
the Sorceress, and Man-at-Arms.
And Man-at-Arms.
So it's Cringer, but they knew our secret, is what they said. And they even said that in the new opening. So somebody clearly looked the basic premise.
His mother knew the entire time.
Which is, I'm pretty sure...
Because...
For who knows what. It doesn't really serve anything. No. And really, like, the dad...
And then Teela...
The king is out of character.
Teela finally gets to the thing that he wants, the power of
Grayskull.
Of Grayskull.
Yeah, finally gets to it.
He basically just about to destroy it. He-Man needs to save the world, so he dies saving the world. They both die.
Yeah.
And
Skeletor, Red Skull, Captain America style, like in that Spider-Man show. They fight forever. It's implied.
Well, no, one of them went to, I'm guaranteed one of them went to...
one area, and then the afterlife sort of thing. Yeah, instead of getting just disintegrated.
And then Teela hears about all this shit. First of all, the king is a complete asshole when he finds out that He-Man was Adam.
You all lied to me. You're banished, everybody.
Yeah, he's like, he banishes Man-at-Arms and tells the other shows up and I'll fucking execute you. I'm like,
but what?
Yeah, that was his
for
fault,
all the years you served, that doesn't make sense.
And then
for his
Teela
character.
hears about this. She throws in her fucking sword and her fucking tiara, and she walks out saying, like, I can't trust any of you. You're all terrible, including Adam, my best friend. You just fucking died.
Yeah, that just doesn't seem in character. And it doesn't... it seems a bit harsh to me. It's extreme, and it's like, I get what they're doing. They're trying to do a subversion, but it's so out of character. It's so rushed. It's like... And she'll even say later, what were you fighting for all these years? Lies, secrets? No, for saving everybody from the evil sorcerer.
That's how she describes her past, like, fighting with the Masters of the Universe.
She was a soldier.
Yeah, she was like,
one of the guards.
I don't know what we were fighting for. You were fighting to stop the bad guys from destroying the fucking world.
But yeah, I thought that was a bit out of character for her, and it's like... The weird thing is this. Like, on a most basic level, I'm kind of thinking, look, people would come to see a He-Man show for He-Man. So why of all the characters Teela? Like, I know you want to do I guess more of a strong female character, but like you've already got the She-Ra show, who is always the biggest of that franchise for the girls, and it's like, and I was always okay with Teela, but she was never my favorite.
She was
character.
never the lead character. Yeah, like
she was supportive.
After He-Man, usually your next character would be like Man-at-Arms
or Orko.
Or Orko, or one of the other masters that you liked better as a kid. Like for me, it was Man-E-Faces. Joe, I think you like the Flying Dude.
I like Ram Man a lot.
Oh, Ram Man,
actually. Yeah. Where was Ram Man? That he wasn't.
No,
in there
the other
so far.
masters show up. It's just Teela, Orko, and Man-at-Arms.
Pretty much, yeah.
And He-Man. That's it. So second episode. I don't know how fucking long in the future this is.
Well, everybody's
Teela
really
looks
aged.
like a dude. She just looks like a dude. She doesn't look like a woman at all.
You know,
she looks like a dude. She's got the half shave. The only reason why you know she's a woman because she has the fucking half shaved fucking head that they put in all these SJW shows.
I mean, I think that some people can pull that look off. It's just one of those things where I feel like that's very obviously cringy, and there's some things like that. Like, all right, you know what? You want to know something? I'm fine with her friend or whatever that's tagging along in theory, but she's out of nowhere, and there's so many other characters. Her girlfriend. Is that her girlfriend? Is that what they say?
They are very touch and go.
Well, then just say it.
Her fun girlfriend.
You can say it if it's a girlfriend.
Her girlfriend's an engineer, and apparently Teela and her engineer girlfriend can take on 3 of the major bad guys at the same time, as well as minions and stuff. Like her and her like new girlfriend is equal to Teela and He-Man.
Yeah, and that's just. Like, that's not accurate.
And they're cyborg ones, too. Like, it was Whiplash or Tail...
Yeah, Whiplash, it was Triclops, and Trapjaw.
Trapjaw gets killed.
Yeah, they like, brain... They drill into his head. Oh, man.
But, yeah, Teela and a bunch of, like, Borg. Literally Borg.
Yeah, there's a cult of Borg. I kind of liked that concept. That was creepy.
Yeah, but, like, those 3 big bad guys and a cult of Borg all get their ass kicked by Teela and her girlfriend.
Yeah, it's not. Look,
and then like she they follow, and they do have to get a cup, which is actually a part of the staff for some reason, part of Skeletor's staff for some reason.
Yeah, it's transformed the piece of his staff to get the magic because Evil Lynn's disguised, and she's trying to help get the sorceress to help her transfer the magic so they can team up to save the world because with the sword is broken.
They find out with the sword's broken, all the magic's gone, which Teela really likes for some reason. I never really I remember her being that pissy about magic.
To my knowledge, she wasn't. But
she hates magic now. So
that was the worst part. It's like, if magic, because of this, everything will be destroyed. Well, heck with this. I don't trust magic. You lied to me.
It's like, we just explained to you that if we don't fix this, not only does Eternia die, the entire universe falls apart and dies that she doesn't do this.
They don't do a good job of making her that likable.
And Cringer has to
talk her into being brave.
Cringer has to talk her into being brave. This is so bad. These characters are unfucking recognizable to who they're fucking supposed to be.
Yeah, like, because the thing is this. Teela was fairly basic in her representation, but she was just a duty-bound person that cared about the royal family, defended them, defended people, and that was fine.
And that was fine. All away from her.
I mean, it was simple. I'll admit, maybe she wasn't the most complex, but I think she was a good.
No one on Master Universe.
But guess what? They were good role models. They're supposed to be just good heroic role models. They're supposed to be good people.
I know if like enough people say this, going to be, well, we should watch the rest of the show. Fuck you. No, we shouldn't. When the first 2 episodes are that fucking bad, you know not to watch the rest.
I just didn't feel that motivated to continue.
There's only 5 episodes. We watched 2.
5?
Yeah, we watched 2/5 of the fucking show.
Well, at least it's short, you know.
And the last one, they bring back He-Man just to fucking murder him again. I already had that spoiled for me.
That's
What's the fucking point of this show?
Look,
other than just piss everyone off.
If they retroactively just say, okay, season 2, look, He-Man will be here. That would be fine.
No, I don't trust them.
Just do the same.
I don't believe them. They're full of shit. I do not believe them one day. As far as being woke goes, I'm sorry, you couldn't let a big gay man be the star of his own fucking show because... They made King Grayskull, Adam's ancestor, a black man. because they didn't want another big blonde-haired white guy in the show. I'm like,
I didn't notice that.
You didn't show up yet.
Okay, so that didn't say that yet.
And they're like, because
look, He-Man was very white.
They literally said they didn't want another big blonde-haired, blue-eyed white guy. Then don't make a fucking He-Man show. How does that sound?
Look, I think we need to be a little less insecure. Like, look, yes, He-Man was blonde and blue-eyed, but so are a lot of people. That's not necessarily a bad thing. And I get that it was, not the most diverse
the
show.
Girl, she's not a new character. She's but in the old show, she was a redhead white girl. Like they do with every redhead in Iron shit. Did you see that the same thing's going to happen with Barbara Gordon in the new movie showing up?
No.
Yeah.
Well, whatever. I mean, I you know what?
No, at this point, no.
Look,
it's no longer whatever. At this point, no. You are actively fucking up the things you're trying to like adapt.
I don't really care so much about them changing a character's race as they do.
But
changing...
they always do it bad. Remember Jimmy Olsen?
But that in itself I don't care about. But if they fundamentally change a character and what they represent, that's a bigger.
They always do that when they do that, though.
Yeah, that's true. Unfortunately,
well, remember James Olsen?
Yes, in the Supergirl show,
yeah.
that was a completely different character. You're right. I will say that the most frustrating thing for me about the show was that aesthetically, I really wanted to like it.
Could have been good.
Like it feels like I like the music, the animation. I like a lot of the voice performances. Though I want to say though, is it just me, or does Sarah Michelle Gellar just sound like she's not quite that passionate about this character?
She doesn't sound like Tila.
It's weird.
Like the voice does not fit the character at all.
Yeah, surprisingly,
it makes her sound even worse.
Because Buffy, for instance, was like a good character, but she felt, like
Buffy
she wasn't.
Buffy weighed 180 pounds. She looked like she weighed 180 pounds, and she wasn't trying to sound like this big, beefy character, which is what they made Tila look like.
Yeah, and Buffy was like a teenage girl who was formerly a cheerleader. She was kind of a valley girl. That was her character, and she could still do that well. And but Tila is a tougher, honestly, more kind of machismo woman, which is fine. But then what do you need to change? Like, what do you even need to change then? Look, at Skeletor.
The voice acting is not great, actually. Because even Skeletor,
sounds like the Joker.
And all, but he just sounds like the Joker. He's not trying. He sounds exactly like the Joker. He-Man's barely in it. I can't even give you anything on him.
Yeah, I did like the fact that they just kind of implied heavily that he was gay. But you're right. Why not just... This is a show that already has it clearly there about the diversity. Let's go that way. Let's just be open about it. But
they also kill Orko later on the show.
They kill Orko later?
Yeah.
Why? I liked Orko.
I don't know.
He's a little goblin.
That's another thing I've heard about.
Orko all the spoilers.
It's a 5-episode show.
They're just killing all the characters.
5-episode show. They kill Orko, Grimjaw, Skeletor, and He-Man twice.
Yeah, I mean, they got enough action figures that people don't care quite as much about. I think they could get rid of them.
I hope Mattel made their money before the show came out.
Yeah, they probably had a lot of action figures planned. Well,
I guarantee you the half-shaved Manly Tia is not going to be flying off the shelf.
Probably not.
This show is a fucking travesty, and Netflix... Literally, if my mom didn't watch Netflix, I wouldn't own it anymore. Between this and Cuties, I feel like I might be part of the problem.
So you're just
having a Netflix.
You're just holding out for Stranger Things, man. That's what you keep saying. Just keep holding out. And what was it, Lucifer? We liked.
Well, Lucifer's about over. I think they might have another season. I'm not sure. I haven't finished the last bit that's on there. Castlevania was good enough, but dear God, it just feels like so bad, like supporting this piece of shit fucking service.
So I guess that was your final thoughts on the Revelation.
It's bad. It's a bad fucking show.
It's very mismanaged and disappointing. That's what I say. Very disappointing.
Say it's bad.
It's not good.
Say it's bad.
It's really not good.
Do it. Say it's bad.
It's kind of bad.
You're a diehard He-Man fan. I bought you every fucking episode of the original cartoon.
I remember.
Say that He-Man's bad. Say that Masters of the Universe Revelations is bad. Turn the camera on you.
You gotta hold it. You gotta hold it. It's got 30 seconds left. You gotta hold it on me. It's bad. It's. I'm sorry. It's bad. It's not good.
Like, stop trying to be fucking like neutral on this.
I'm
shit.
sad about it. I'm sad.
It's bad.
It's bad. Okay, and I'm sad that it's not that. I was looking forward to it.
Tell Kevin Smith to go fuck himself.
Kevin, what are you doing, man? Those are my words, Kevin. But don't lie.
Do it.
No.
Do it.
I'm not going to say that.
Do it.
I'm not going to say
he
it's
betrayed
Kevin.
you. He laughed about it. He thought it was funny.
Damn it, Kevin Smith. Fuck.
See ya.